Steady dedication is needed to fulfill the role you know as a light worker, or starseed, and this is why you have journeyed so far, on your paths, to reach this point in your awareness now. We of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light are continuing to sort through the last moments you will be in duality on this earth, and we repeat, no souls that are of duality will be allowed here, as the merging of the higher dimensions are integrated into this planet. This means yes, reincarnation cycles will, and continue to take place, until a soul is ready to ascend, out of the state of duality. And clearly, this is not about abandoning one way of being, to embrace a new one. It is about releasing an older way of being, to align with your true nature. Can you see this is how it works with your true self, not in a fear-based pattern, but in a conscious choice, to evolve, that you reach your own evolution into the light? Your focus can only then be to manifest a higher conscious reality, one where you are gifted, and open to a new existence, that is founded on faith, that is manifested by your intent to expand into pure harmony. It is then your responsibility to rise your own vibrations into more unity consciousness, as you merge from the destructive patterns you have come to know in duality. We of your family of light clearly see what it takes to ascend, and for those of you who have been preparing for years for this event will have the easiest process in unfolding it, while those just awakening to this reality need much dedication and focus to create this existence. Ascension is only possible to those that see it as so, and those that cannot see this as their reality, and feel that the ascension of an earth, of a being are far-fetched, are in fact still living in mind-centered living. There is no right or wrong in the higher dimensions, as these levels are duality, and this means that they exist, and vibrate on a lower frequency, when it comes to the collective consciousness of all. Your release from this suffering is feeling you no longer have to take from another, and take from the world, as these patterns are followed, and trained by the cabal, which has abused, taken from souls, and continue to follow their self-destructive patterns until they are fully removed from this dimension. Are you able to see clearly why so many souls on this earth exist in duality now? Those that have reigned over this planet have in fact trained the souls on this world to exist in this way, and it takes either a being from the ascended realms, as a starseed or light worker to overcome it, or to make it a serious focus to evolve spiritually. Those that have been chosen to come here to share their talents about ascension, are here from the higher consciousness, and are thus well trained in all areas of spirituality, and merging to new levels of conscious awareness. There is a big difference between living in the mind, and living in your consciousness, as living in the mind means that you exist based on fear, on greed, on chaos, on destruction, on suffering, and any reality beyond this is seen as unnatural, or impossible for many on this earth. Living in your consciousness is what many beings of light on this planet have already accepted, and are shifting more daily, as the incoming energies of the divine source are integrated into every part of this existence. Do you see clearly what this means, in terms of how you have been living your life? There is only a conscious choice that you make when you choose to leave the past alone, choose to leave the future alone, and embrace this moment, in its fullness, in this moment for what it is. We of the Galactic Federation of Light, of your angelic guardians are seeing that there are many of you who feel that we should land already, and then introduce ourselves, with time so short before the complete ascension of this world. And to those we speak of, we simply will not land, until the final changes are manifested, and this means we must be announced, to arrive, and there is no way of getting around this. This is to say that you will experience minor chaos first, in which there is a complete collapse of the old system of the dollar system, of the fear-based control system, to make a quick transition into new temporary governments that are set up. It can then be seen that there are still a vast amount of changes, that are not set to happen over years, but weeks, before every soul on this earth will emerge into a new reality, either in mortality for thousands of years, or of peace, bliss, and harmony, in oneness. That is how this universe is constructed, and it can be no other way, as your sacred earth is here to offer you a grand reality, where you will be able to no longer see your planet experience abuse, where you can see the sacredness that exists in this dimension. Are you able to open up to the reality that you are here to shift, by your choice, by your practice into a new reality? Ascension is a choice, in much like a marathon, where you can choose to run the marathon, but it takes actually practicing running, and training to make this big run a possibility for yourself. Imagine those souls that say they want ascension, but never run, in a sense never practice living in peace and harmony, but feel someone will make it their truth, or feel somehow ascension will happen in this way. That is clearly a reality that some souls on this earth carry around today, while the idea of ascension to some sounds nice, but the actual practice is lacking. It is only from daily practice that the state is realized and overcome into your spiritual connection to who you are as source, and it is from the state that you evolve into your true self. There is not another soul on this earth that then can in fact complete you, no soul, and do we of the angelic realms, of the Galactic Federation of Light make ourselves completely clear to you. You are here to see that you are already complete, and those that still choose duality, will feel they need another soul to feel more uplifted, to feel a sense of completion. This is not how we as your family of light operate in the higher dimensions, as we are all sovereign beings of light, and that means that we are here operating on such a higher level of frequency, that we exist in a state of natural completion. The more you feel complete, from within, not outside, the more you ascend in consciousness, to who you are as a divine source of creation, here to expand, and to be more still, by your will to transform in consciousness. There are then no limits in this sense, as there is then an awakening to who you are as a light being, as a being of light, and we ask you to see that being is what makes you light. Being more still, being more patient, being more caring, being more loving, and being is not thinking, it is being present beyond all thoughts, beyond all chaos, into the presence that you are. We send you much release and motivation. We are the angelic realms. We are the Galactic Federation of Light.